Yo, 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 what's up, everybody? It is me, Lucifer2B666, and today I am doing my 2-year video. Give me a round of applause, everybody, because I've pulled this off for 2 years straight. I have no clue how I have not lost my sanity yet, but I've done it. My channel has evolved tremendously. My style of videos, the type of videos I make, and me as a person, I have physically and mentally changed over the 2 years. So now I'm going to do a brief synopsis of my history on YouTube, and then we'll get into the goodies such as, things I've never showed you guys, talked about, stuff like that. My top 5 favorite things, I'll get to that. I'm not going to tell you yet. So you'll have to see what's in store. Here we go! It all started when I went on YouTube and watched videos. I was watching videos for about maybe a year. I watched videos before then, but it wasn't gaming videos specifically. And I really got into the whole gaming scene, and I don't remember what made me look it up. Maybe it was just a search result. I'm not really sure whatsoever, but I wanted to do kind of my own spin on the whole gaming thing, and it was fairly new. It wasn't new whatsoever, but there wasn't a lot of mini little YouTubers out yet. They were kind of popping their heads out every once in a while, but it wasn't really that widely known. So I decided to do my own thing, and maybe that I would meet the higher YouTubers. Obviously, I was delusional, and I didn't know what I was doing. So I recorded with a camera, which now, looking back at it, I know that was completely wrong. But I couldn't convince my parents to get recording software or any of that, so I had to use the resources that I had. So first I had to create a username. So I tried to put in Lucifer2B, my gamer tag on Xbox Live, and they said that it was too short. So I was like, how can I make this longer without being too stupid? So I'm like, well, it is Lucifer2B, right? So I'm like, just drop 3 6s on there. And boom, it worked. So that's how I created the channel name Lucifer2B666. I am not a devil worshipper. I just created that because, well, I could. My parents were supportive of the channel and the name, basically because they really weren't religious. I mean, they in a sense were, but really aren't, which is a completely different topic, but that doesn't matter. So I recorded a bunch, non-stop, and I didn't post them on YouTube. I just held on to the videos and kept making video after video after video after video, basically because I had no homework. That's a luxury that I would wish to have now. Since I'm in high school, I literally get 3 to 4 pages a day. Back then, I would get 0 homework every single day of the week. So I just made non-stop videos once I got home. I always told my parents, "Shh, I'm making a video!" And I still do that today, but, it's not as annoying because I kind of base my schedule around making it so I don't really disturb them. I either do my videos at nighttime or, when they're not home or something. And, yeah, but back then, it was constant. I would be like, "Shh, I'm making a video!" And they really, really got annoyed with it. And I made about 50 videos, some with my friends. You can go find those videos, I'm sure. Some alone, and it was one of the funnest times and one of the most depressing times because I really, the world slapped me in the face and was like, "Hey, I exist," and I'm like, "Oh, you exist? Oh no!" And I kind of realized a lot of things that I would have never realized if I didn't join YouTube. And I feel some of my morals actually go around YouTube, which is kind of weird, but it kind of makes sense because I feel like it formed me in a way. So those 50 to 75 videos were done, and summer was right around the corner. It might have even just started to be summer, I wasn't sure, now looking back at it. And 7th grade was gone, and I didn't know what to do with the videos. I was like, I gotta post them. How am I gonna post them? So I was stupid and I actually looked it up. And I was about to post my magical first video, which is up, but it's not the same video. That must be confusing to some people. They're going to ask me, how is that not the same video? Well, the original video was around 20 minutes long, and I made an awesome magical first video. I showed all my favorite magic tricks, and it was literally the best first video anybody could have probably posted. So it magically vanished off of my hard drive, and nobody deleted it, so I'm not sure how it got deleted. And I was freaking out. I'm like, oh my gosh, and I was like screaming, and my parents were like, what's wrong? And I remember I just absolutely threw a temper tantrum because my video was gone, and it was my favorite video. I could never replicate it because even in the new first video, you can see I am absolutely like depressed off the wall. I'm sick. I just absolutely felt horrible, and I just didn't want to do YouTube right after that. It was really bad. And I wouldn't have quit because I put all that work into the other videos, but I was really ticked off. So I just slapped together a video because I didn't have my first video, and it was kind of, my whole channel. I was like counting up in every video. I'm like, oh, well, I think this is my, 25th video or something, and I flat out say it, and it would have been a little off if the first video said, hey, this is my second video, you know what I mean? So I like freaked out. I slapped together some magical video, and I even explained in the magical video briefly that it was kind of slapped together, and I was sick. I already explained that, and it was just horrible. So I go to post it, and then YouTube says, would you like to stabilize it or something, because it was shaky. So I click yes, and the video's ruined. You can look at it right now. I should repost one, but I've never gotten to it. But it literally keeps doing this like weird trippy thing where the video gets all blurry and stuff, and I've done that before. Never do it again. Literally, don't do it, guys. If YouTube tells you to stabilize it, this is just a little thing to tell you, do not ever stabilize it. Just leave it as it is, okay? Because YouTube is crazy and makes it all trippy, and it asks me that every single time I post a video, and I click no or the X button. Never click it. So, literally, the first video I had is absolutely ruined right now. It's watchable, but not really. So, I posted that video, posted all the videos, I made after that, and I think I posted maybe once every day during the months of June and July, and possibly even August. June, July, August, yeah. I think August is afterwards. I'm gonna feel really stupid if it isn't, but yeah, so I posted in between that, and it went fairly well. Then I ran out of videos, made a bunch, posted them. Then I got recording stuff, and that worked out pretty well for the first 10 videos I made with it. And then it went crazy, stopped working. I lost my disc for it, so I can't really use it. I thought about reinstalling it, but I don't have the disc anymore. So I was pretty much screwed, and I had to go with something else. I think I went to PC gaming for a while, kind of went away from it, went back to it. It was weird. I just kept fading in and out of PC gaming. Did a few vlogs in there. Did a sniping channel. Then I, all of a sudden, boom, my first year, popped up, which feels like it was yesterday. And, I also did WTF in there too. And then I strictly went to PC gaming pretty much my entire year after the first year was PC gaming like Let's Plays. Um, that was not intentionally whatsoever. I probably would have went with console stuff, but it was a lot easier to make. And looking at it now, it was so easy because I could just make a video and then post it on YouTube without making any changes at all. And occasionally there would be something I would have to edit in there, but not much. I miss doing the PC gaming stuff. I would still do it today, maybe not 100% just PC gaming videos, but my computer went stupid. I've tried installing, kind of sounds familiar. I tried reinstalling my recording software and it doesn't work now. It just does not work. I'm not sure why. It might be my computer. I don't know. I've had it for a little while now. And it was fairly new. I kind of have an idea what happened, but I'm not 100% sure. And it just happened overnight. So I don't know, it makes my computer lag, and literally it goes down to 1 frame per second, and it doesn't record audio whatsoever. So, well, it does record audio, but it's like slow motion. That's a lot faster, but you know what I mean. So then I went and got recording software, and now recently I've been recording my, Xbox 360, and here we are. I caught you up to date. That was my history on YouTube in a nutshell. Hopefully you liked that, and we'll keep going, guys. So now let's talk about my top 5 favorite series on this channel. Number 5 is Hey Colin, just because of the fact that I got to do a dual com with my brother. It was just, a really fun series on this channel, and I would suggest looking into it. It has a little bit of nostalgia, for me, because, that was really special time where me and my brother bonded together really well. We still do, but I feel we've kind of lost that just a little bit. And, it was a fun series to do. Number 4 is Custom Zombies. Why I really liked this was because I like zombies, and I got to play a wide variety of maps that I've never even imagined could be created. And, absolutely love zombies, especially World at War zombies. And, I wish they made more World at War zombies, but obviously they won't because they've moved on. But, it was kind of cool to play more maps. Number 3 is Back to the Past with video games. This was a series back in the old camera days on this channel, and I would not suggest going and looking at it. It's about an hour and 15 minutes, but if you really want to see how I was back then, you can. It was a really fun series to make. It already had that nostalgia feel back then because I was playing games that I, had so many great memories behind, and all my friends stopped playing them. Or, last time I played that game, was like 2 to 3 years ago, and it was really a nostalgia-driven series, and I felt like it made it pretty good. I, showed a lot of weird things, such as glitches and things, and, back then, when I played those games, glitches was like a really big thing, for me back then. And it was just really fun. I would not suggest looking at it, but if you want to, you can. Number 2 is my Doom series. The Doom series, it was pretty long, I felt like. It was about 4 hours of footage in all, and it was really, really fun to play. I was actually scared at the very, very beginning of the series, and as I went on, you could kind of tell that I wasn't as scared. The game is mediocre, by all means, and it wasn't really that scary, but because I was doing a live commentary all alone, it made it kind of amplified, and I really showed emotions better, if that made sense. I really loved it, though, because I put a lot of time into it, obviously. It was about, in all, I would say, maybe 6 hours of time put into every video, because I still had to, edit them, not by much, by all means, again. But it was, a series I really loved. And why it ended was because I got stuck. You can look at the very ending of the series, and I was stuck on the level. And I tried making, I think I made like 2 videos after that, and they were about an hour apiece, and I didn't post them due to it just being really boring. I ran around the same map over and over and over, and went through every corridor and everything, and I just could not find the ending of the game. So I'm not sure where to go from there. I tried looking it up, and I just can't find out. And then, about a month later, I think, roughly, my computer stopped, working. I've already explained that in the beginning of this video, but, that kind of was sad, but I think I was done with the series already anyway, but it kind of locked out my, chance of continuing it if I ever figured it out. And number 1. You could probably guess what it is, guys. Take a guess. A wild guess. WTF! Thank you everybody for giving me this award. I will cherish it. I will bring it to the bathroom with me, and I will kiss it. Well, you don't need to know what I'm doing in the bathroom, but I will kiss it while I'm in the bathroom. I will wash my hands in this cup. I'm not going to go any farther with this. Thank you, Arnold. No, thank you. Okay, as I was saying, though, I really like this series, obviously because it's lasted, the longest amount of time. The series is probably the biggest series I have, too, and it's the funnest to make. I'm sorry that I haven't made any recently, but I will make up for it because I've wrote a bunch of scripts, and I have about 2 to 3 on the way. Not anytime soon, so don't, get your panties in a bunch. It's not anytime soon. Maybe at the end of March, I'm predicting. Maybe in the summer at the worst. So, are you done, Alex? Hey! No, not yet, girl. I still have to go into my top 10 favorite WTF episodes. Am I in there? You'll have to wait and see. Okay.
So here we go.
My top 10 favorite WTF episodes. Here they are. Number 10. Episode 1 or Episode 13. I felt this was kind of a tie because they're both episodes, and Episode 1 needed to be on the list somewhere, and Episode 13 definitely needed to be on the list. It was completely unlike any of the other episodes. It had more of a darker atmosphere than any of the other episodes of WTF, and I kind of like it just for that reason. Number 9, Episode 3. I felt this was a kind of funny episode. Just the beginning was really funny. The rest of it was not really good. But the beginning is one of those things that me and my brother constantly go back on and kind of joke about. In even everyday conversation is just an inside joke. So it really stuck with me the most. Number 8 is episode 6. This is the first episode Arnold ever appears in, and it's arguable he was kind of in 4 and 5, but he really didn't get his true form until episode 6. Number 7 is episode 9. This was the growing up episode, and it was just really awkward and funny, and it just kind of stuck with me. Number 6 is episode 14, the WTF Rap. I like this episode because it just was weird, and it was kind of funny in a way, and it felt almost the most professional out of all of them. Not the most professional, but it felt, decently professional. Fun fact is actually when I was thinking about what I was going to do in the episodes before the WTF rap, I included some weird stuff such as the pearl that, Ural gives Arnold. The only reason why that was even in the episode, along with, I think, 2 other things, was because I was writing the rap, and there was certain things that had to rhyme, and I couldn't find anything that rhymed with it, so I just kind of included it in past episodes. So I was writing episode 14, I would guess, around episode 10. Number 5 is episode 12. This was the first appearance of Ural, and the whole episode was based around just Ural. And I really love his character. He is definitely my favorite next to Arnold. The 2 of them are about tied on my favorite character list. And I really love his overall personality and, all that. And he's a real goofy but stupid character. And like I said, I really love him. So that's why that episode had to be on this list. Number 4 is episode 2. Why I say this is because episode 2, the whole thing was really stupid, but the concept behind it was really funny, and it was just completely stupid. It was these 2 guys arguing. You gotta watch it, I'm not gonna ruin it. But the whole rage thing, you'll know what I'm talking about when you look at it, was just so stupid that I kept laughing at it. I still laugh at it when I listen to it. It was just completely stupid, but I liked it. Number 3 is the WTF Christmas special. And why it was my favorite was because I put a lot of time. I put maybe, roughly like 2 weeks into it. And I was just rushing to get this thing out. I was completely stressed out, and it completely paid off in the end. And I'm happy that I made that episode. It really looked professional, and it was kind of funny, kind of cool, kind of weird, like WTF always is. Number 2 is the WTF Christmas special, number 2. And I have the exact same things to say about this one, pretty much to a T. I don't think it took me 2 weeks to make. I think it just took me a week. But everything else is true with this one also. And number 1 is WTF Season's Greetings. And I really loved this episode. It introduced a new character along with it. And it was kind of fun to write. And it was just weird and wacky. Just like, again, WTF always is. So hopefully you like this list. Tell me your favorite WTF list. So, like, favorite, and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. This was way better than last year. I know my 1 year show was almost depressing how horrible I did on that video, and I severely apologize for the horrible video because I didn't really even do anything. It wasn't like I didn't even talk about anything. It was like, oh, well, it's 1 year already. Dirt to dur. And I can't believe it's been a year since that video. It feels like yesterday. So, I don't know. But, like, favorite, and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Stay safe. Have fun. Peace.